Hey kids, it's June 25th, Thursday, and it is hot. Really hot. A couple of weeks ago I was complaining about all the rain, and today I would happily take that weather back. It's over 35 degrees, and with the humidity it feels even hotter. Today was also a busy day. I had a lot to do, but if I'm honest, I didn't feel like doing any of it. And that made me think about something important: execution. Or, more simply, getting things done. In life, and especially at work, you'll meet many people who are excellent at explaining problems. They'll tell you exactly why something is difficult, why it won't work, why someone else should have done something first, why the timing isn't right. And sometimes they're absolutely right. Sometimes those are perfectly valid explanations. But here's the danger. If explaining becomes a habit, even valid explanations slowly turn into excuses. Eventually, you stop moving. You become someone who understands problems very well, but rarely solves them. Then there is another kind of person. The kind of person I admire. The one who looks at a problem and simply says, "Let me take care of that." Now that doesn't mean they know everything. It doesn't mean they'll always succeed. It doesn't even mean they're confident. It simply means they're willing to take ownership. They're saying, "I see the problem. I may not know exactly how to solve it yet, but I'm not going to stand here describing it forever. I'll start moving." To me, that's what execution really is. It's the bridge between intention and reality. Everybody has ideas. Everybody has opinions. Everybody can point out what's wrong. Very few people consistently turn ideas into action, and those are usually the people who create the most value. Not necessarily because they're the smartest, or the most talented, or the loudest, but because they keep moving things forward. They don't disappear when things become difficult. They think, they adapt, they ask for help when needed, and they finish what they start. And if they fail, they communicate early, they learn, and then they keep going. Execution doesn't mean always succeeding. It means taking responsibility for the outcome. That's very Stoic, actually. You don't control every situation. You don't control other people. You don't control timing. You don't control luck. But you do control whether you take the next useful step. And sometimes that's all that's needed. One useful step, then another, and another. Now, this doesn't mean you should say yes to everything. Wisdom matters. Choose carefully what deserves your time and energy. But once you commit, commit fully. Don't become someone who always has another explanation. Become someone who creates movement. There's something incredibly powerful about hearing someone say, "It's difficult, but I'll figure it out." That's not arrogance, that's reliability. And reliability creates trust. I truly believe trust is one of the most valuable currencies you'll ever earn. You build it every time you do what you said you would do. Every time you keep a promise. Every time you admit a mistake instead of hiding it. Every time you return with an answer after saying you would. People notice. Your teachers, your colleagues, your friends, your family. But more importantly, you notice. Every time you follow through, your self-respect grows. Your confidence grows, not because someone praised you, but because you've shown yourself that you're someone who can be trusted, someone who finishes. So here's what I'd like you to remember. Understand the problem. Think clearly. Ask good questions. Analyze the situation. But don't stop there. Take the next useful step, even if it's a very small one, especially if it's a very small one. Little actions, repeated consistently, solve surprisingly big problems. So whenever you see something that needs doing, try to become the kind of person who can honestly say, "Let me take care of that." Not to impress anyone, not for recognition, but because that's the kind of person you want to become. Reliable, calm, responsible, useful. Ideas matter, opinions matter, but in the end, execution is what changes the world. And do not ever forget, I love you both very, very much.